I decided to get behind the podium today. What up? What up?
Y'all.
Well, that's not going to work as well as I thought it was going to. So we're going to go here.
What's up, Queen? How are you?
Hola.
Ha ha! There we go.
How's everyone doing so far?
Good, my man. Good.
It's good to hear.
Doing good.
Oh, there she is. There's Alex. Now we're just waiting for jdudd.
They're together.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, I believe they're together.
Yeah, we're together.
Yeah, we're here.
Well, okay then. That makes it a little easier, so I can quit looking.
By the
Hello.
way, they're together. By the way.
Oh. So, Skyler, welcome back.
Nice to be back. How are y'all?
Exhausted.
Yeah, right there with you.
I'm wide awake. I just woke up probably about 2 hours ago.
Must be nice.
That must be nice.
So, how's it been since the last time you were on? What's new?
Nothing. Busy, as you would guess. I took 2 weeks off for vacation, so haven't been bowling very much. I got to catch up on all my work.
Aha. I would say I did see that you tried to destroy that Arctic Vibe, and it didn't go over so well.
No, I had left it in the car and it cracked, and I thought since it was already cracked, it would be easy to just split in half, and I was very wrong. I was out of breath for no reason.
I threw one that was cracked off a 3-story building and it did not completely crack all the way through. So, yes, I get it.
I let my kids out a ball with a hammer for like 2 weeks. That was cracked. Did not crack anymore.
Didn't do it? Oh my gosh. Well, y'all would have saved me a lot of time and effort trying to crack it from 4 feet. I'm not very tall, so of course it wasn't going to break.
I was going to say, just an FYI, 220 average bowler had to use a circular saw to cut his in half.
Yeah.
All right.
I've seen
Well,
sawzalls do it, circular saws, but I haven't. I mean, minus someone accidentally splitting one in half in a bowling alley. But
and I've seen those, so I thought it would be easy.
yeah, it's
Was not. Oh, I feel like the ricochet from a pew pew on a bowling ball might be scary.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah.
definitely wear the PPE
Yeah.
if you're going to be slinging lead in a
Yeah,
bowling
that's
ball.
like full body armor experiment.
But it was funny. He 220 average bowler. He actually bowled a game with half a bowling ball,
Yeah.
and it slid on its cut side, and
Yeah.
it went dead in between two pins and didn't
I
touch either
saw
one
that.
of them.
Yeah. I was like, man, that's a trick shot and a half.
That's like the mobile game where you can do like the 2 ball split when you have the 7-10.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see.
So, how cold is it in Alaska right now? We're all wondering.
It's 20. It was 26 earlier when my mom took me to the store.
So it's a heat wave.
Yeah, it's a heat wave.
Yeah.
We just got
You're
done
out there in
with
shorts and a t-shirt.
30 to 40 plus. which melted everything, and now we're sliding around on ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is horrible.
Okay, I'm in Texas, so I mean, it was like 80 2 days ago, so
Right.
I don't
So
know anything
going
about
right
that.
now.
Yeah, we had
Oh, but
3 days of winter for this whole year, I think.
yeah,
Yeah.
and your winter is, oh God, it got to 45 degrees.
Literally.
Yeah, absolutely.
They were warning us
That
about a
is,
cold front, and I think the low was like 30, maybe. They were
Yeah.
like, gear up. Make sure if you don't have to leave your house, don't. Like,
oh my God, in 2.5 years when I get to Texas, I swear to God, I'll be the only one driving in driving there. It'll be great.
I mean,
oh man.
the biggest warnings we get here in South Florida is you have to watch out for falling iguanas because they all fall out of trees.
Mm.
Instead of snow,
Yeah,
you got
they're
iguanas.
iguanas. Yeah, because they basically go dormant and they're not dead. They just fall.
Oh, now I feel
Yeah.
kind of bad for them.
Oh, don't. They're invasive. They are a nuisance.
All right.
They were like New York rats
Oh.
because
But
they
yeah,
can
that
burrow
is-
under the foundation and they can really screw up a house.
Oh, wow. I had no idea.
Yeah.
that is definitely something I'm looking forward to is when people around me start freaking out at 30-degree weather in DFW.
hmm You'll think it's about to snow. Everybody's got their big puffy jackets on. I mean, it's like 40 degrees and I'm wearing long sleeve because I'm cold. So, my fault.
I'm
Be
wearing
out there
a
in
hoodie,
my
but it's
Cardinals
like
jersey
20.
and shorts. Oh. Miles, you can kiss every bit of my rear end. You are on a time clock. I have a countdown on my phone. I'm not ready to move or anything. Nope, not at all.
Are you moving to DFW?
Yeah.
Oh, good luck. It's a lot of fun. Traffic is great.
Oh no, I'm staying north. I'm staying north of DFW.
Yeah, I live in the northern areas, but I work in Arlington, so it's about an hour and a half drive. But with traffic, it takes me about 2.5 hours to get home.
Yeah, there's AAA offices in Garland, Capel, and there's like 2 or 3 of them actually in Dallas. So I'm wanting to go to either Capel or Garland.
Yeah, stay away from everyone up here.
Jonathan,
I would love to go to Rockwall, but there's not the nearest one to Rockwall is the Garland office.
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan's got to actually do
Jonathan.
something.
Are you tense or are you just pausing? I mean, try breathing before you get into your approach, calm down, relax, and just let it flow.
Yeah, think of your arm as a pendulum. Take all the muscle out of it and just let the natural motion do its thing.
The other thing that I would add to that is watch your approach. If your timing on your approaches is messed up, you will have a pause.
What do you mean flicking? Like flicking? Like what do you mean flicking right before your release? I'm a little confused on that.
I guess a thumb bowler or no thumb bowler. That might help too.
That may help.
That changes the projection.
Okay, so what he's doing, because
Yeah,
as soon as he said thumb
thumbs.
bowler, I know exactly what it is. He's trying to do the yo-yo release.
Yeah.
So it's a really late snap, letting the wrist bend, the thumb exits, and then he flicks the fingers up.
Mm. Oh, I don't. Let me read it again.
But you can definitely achieve that without muscle in your entire arm swing. So try to keep your arm relaxed all the way to the bottom when you initiate the yo-yo hand movement.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah.
Look at everyone.
One step drills are great for trying to teach yourself that yo-yo release and trying to stay smooth with it.
Or get a ball spinner.
Yeah, I was gonna say a rev trainer from 10. What is that? 10 Pin Doctors.
Yeah. Or you can just even use a ball spinner.
I love using a ball spinner when I'm not feeling it correctly, you know? You know, when you just kind of get out of your groove of what's going on.
Oh, I completely understand where you're coming from there because I have a bent arm swing. Like, I don't ever get to that locked elbow position. I'm always tucked just a little bit. I used to be a lot worse, but I've gotten it to where it's just a barely little bow until the bottom of the swing. So that actually, as odd as it sounds, because I thought there was not anybody that threw the ball like me, sounds like the way I throw it.
Any thoughts from Alaska?
Gravity's your friend. Hi,
I would say, and videoing yourself in practice will tell you an awful lot.
Especially slow-mo videos.
Yeah, self-analysis will definitely help.
That's what I've been doing every time I go to practice now.
Because honestly, we're kind of our biggest enemy when it comes down to it. Even when we watch ourselves back, you're like, wow, that looked terrible. Is it getting the job done? Sometimes.
Sometimes.
That's usually the first thing I say when I watch my stuff back. I'm like, oh God, that's terrible.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
I do it too, but it's for different reasons.
I was gonna say, or I look at myself and my love handles spilling over my hips, going, God, I need to lose 30 pounds.
See, and that's why we edit our videos. You gotta take all that out.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about the 30-pound shed.
You just zoom in, you'll be fine. That's what I do. Just zoom in, you can't see anything.
You can't even see over the counter.
Okay. There we go.
Sorry, that was from the Walmart post. I'm sorry.
In
It
this
was hard for me
episode-
to it was hard for me to edit that because it looks normal to me. Like that's what I see when I'm walking through Walmart. So I didn't know if it like did justice on how okay. Cool. Glad it did its job.
Coming from
Okay,
another
in this
show.
episode, this is how Pickles created his own problems.
Yeah, no kidding. But I will give you a tip that my wife did when she was
Yeah.
a bartender at and she was behind a really tall bar and she's only 5 foot tall. She actually put a top bun on her head so the people could still see she was behind the bar.
Yep. They got me a stool at work so I could reach stuff.
I can throw those pitches because I'm only 5'5", so I ain't got much in the
Ah,
car.
that's just a little bit taller than me.
I
okay?
know.
Just a little bit. I gotta hit the 5 and then we're in the same realm. We get
People give me high fives and they're like, "Oh, thanks for the low 5, dude."
Yeah. I had one comment one time. Some girl was like, I need to get lower to the ground like you in my release. I was like, girl, I'm under 5 foot. Like all of my releases are low. I can't help. I'm sorry. It's naturally like that.
It just comes natural.
I was like, my arm is down. It's just right there. The lane's there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I never have anybody ask me to grab something off the top shelf.
Mm-mm. As a joke, maybe.
I was gonna say my wife had one of those elderly people reaching grabbers that she
Yeah.
would use.
Man, I gotta get one of those.
She'd
my God.
yell at me because she would realize that I was unhappy with her if I was putting like dishes away and intentionally putting everything where I knew she couldn't reach it.
Yeah,
And pushing it all the way to the back.
that's always real fun. Or in bowling is really fun with the high fives. They're great. You got to jump, working out.
Yeah. Yes.
What I'm going to bring this up because I've noticed this in a few teammates that I even had. People that do the high fives, and I don't care how excited you are, do not slam other people's hands like they're going to rip them off. I've had a teammate that, like, every time he tries to give me a high five, I pull my hand back. I'm like, bro, it's my throwing hand. Like, relax. We're on the same team, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
Did I
day
just call
one
somebody
bowling
out?
stuff. That's day one bowling stuff. You always high five with your off hand. Come on now.
Yeah.
I just
No, because I'm
elbow,
eating with that
fist
hand.
Bump, yeah, fist bump, something. I don't do the
To be
high
fair,
five per
I've
se.
never done it where it's almost taking your hand off.
Yeah, but Megan,
Yes.
I'm not saying me.
Yeah.
I'm saying you've definitely done it to other people.
Yeah. Well, Megan did it to me first.
That's where it
I
starts.
have had she's had a teammate where she missed and I was trying to give her a high five. She hit my hand so hard it gave me whiplash on my shoulder.
Oh.
I was thinking you were gonna say she missed and smacked you right square in the face.
No. That would have been even more funny.
Yeah.
But see, that's where I learned over the years. Even when somebody wants to give the high five instead of the fist bump, I offer them the back part of my hand.
Mm.
Yeah. That's why I do knuckles now. Like, I've had
It
people
reminds
punch
him.
knuckles though.
It reminds him of his childhood. That's how his dad communicated with him.
Ooh.
Well, I did it just out of one time because we had a guy on our pair that was doing that, and I'm like, nope, screw that. You're getting the backhand, and I did it once, and now it's just out of habit. It's always the backhand, either fist bump or the backhand tap for the five.
Hold on, guys.
Everybody's getting
Wow.
hit in the face when they're trying to high five somebody.
See, I brought up a good topic.
Goodness. Are y'all okay?
We're good.
That's
That's
funny.
so crazy.
This is just normal.
They're like, I scored a 210 and a black eye.
There you go. You smacked yourself.
Right. You should have seen the hand that hit me.
What?
Why?
Do you not know how to dodge? Just get out of the way.
You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
That's exactly what I was
That's
thinking.
exactly where I was going. That's right where I was going.
I saw a Pete Weber edit on Instagram the other day, and one of the comments was like, "We need a dodgeball style movie for bowling where Pete Weber's the coach." And I was like, "That sounds like an
Yes.
amazing
Yeah.
movie.
That would be fantastic.
That'd be hilarious."
He spends more time teaching him the celebrations than actually teaching him on the lanes. No, you got to get the thrust.
You gotta yell at him
It's the
like
hips.
this.
Honestly, I think it's time for another good bowling movie. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I actually had a conversation with ChatGPT where we wrote out a script for The Big Lebowski 2, the Legend of the Little Dude. So it actually follows the dude and Maud's kid. And he's got like a 50-50 passion for art and bowling. And so he fuses the two. It's absolutely hilarious.
Huh.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that part. I totally forgot that they had that situation in that movie. So yeah, you could run off that technically.
Oh yeah. And I had the dude throughout the entire movie, and he starts mentoring the little dude, and he doesn't realize that the little dude is the little dude. And then, like, at the very end of the movie, Maud comes in while he's helping him out, and he's like, far out. he's like, so you are my kid after all. And then he did paint
in a baby bottle.
Yeah, he did paint bowling. Like, that's how he infused art in bowling. He would literally, like, put paint on the bowling ball and then roll the bowling ball so art all over the bowling alley. And one of the scenes, Walter comes in and has that absolute conniption because you know how Walter is about the rules.
Mm-hmm.
Mark 0.
He walks in, he's like, what is this abomination? Am I the only one that cares about the rules? It was absolutely hilarious.
We had strike pin challenge. Well, it's not a strike pin challenge. It's just a pin challenge in our league house. And the rules basically are either depends on if it's a ticket or if it's dice. Whatever you throw or whatever's on the last digit of the ticket that you got pulled. Is how many pins that you have to knock down. Guy threw the ditch. He had to pick up 3. He picked up 3, and then he was like, "It's 3. I made it." And they're like, "Nah." And they were like, "What? Why not?" I'm just like, "Bro, he was in the ditch." They were very upset.
It is against USBC regulations to brandish a firearm during league play.
If it happens again, we're gonna have to kick you out the league.
Oh goodness. So what's you got to tell me, what's the Alaskan bowling scene like? Is it like big up there, or is it hard to find places to go? Like what's it like up there?
It's extremely small. It used to be bigger. We used to have a lot more bowling alleys. You had Skagway down on the peninsula. There was 2 on the peninsula. And then you have the 3 up in Fairbanks. 2 are military base, and then there's also Arctic Bowl. And then around town here, you used to have so many. But right now we're down to 4 if you include the one on Jaber. Joint Base, Air Force, Elmendorf, Fort Richardson. They have one, and then we have the 2 in town, and then the one in Eagle River. We're down to not very many, but my dad likes to tell me about how my grandpa would go to league night every night, and on Tuesdays he had 2 different leagues in 2 different houses. So, but it's really small. You're pretty much bowling the same people over and over and over again. You're talking trash to the same people over and over and over again. You just see everybody over and over and over again.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty small, especially for the women bowlers up here too.
Yeah, we're very, very small, the women bowlers.
I was to say, the only thing I know about Alaska bowling is Sean Rash when he was a kid bowled in Alaska. That's it.
Yeah, he did.
Mm-hmm.
Out of my home bowling alley.
God, that was so
Now,
long.
just out of curiosity, do you guys order stuff off of like websites like Bowler's Mart and stuff like that?
Yes and no.
Depends. Accessories.
How long?
Yeah. Bowling balls.
How long
we
does
have
it
pro
take
shop.
to usually get there?
Oh gosh, 1 to 2 months roughly.
Good
Where are you?
God.
I get my shit in 2 weeks. Okay.
You must be ordering the expensive option then.
No.
Yeah,
I'm too poor.
Usually, what, 2 to 3, 4 weeks, roughly.
Seriously, where are you ordering from?
I work-
I get my stuff in 2 weeks. Okay.
I work for the post office. Okay, I know how it runs.
I understand you know how it runs. I get my stuff in 2 weeks. 2 weeks flat.
Yeah,
She
But
must
yeah,
use
roughly
FedEx.
around that time.
Jeez. Okay. Yeah, I would go nuts, especially now that there's a certain way I have to order all my stuff. If that was the way I had to do it, yeah, I would go insane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will say I'm
Shipping
lucky.
up here in Alaska is a hassle.
Yeah, because everything that I get from Bowler's Mart, it's up in Jacksonville, so it's less than 48 hours.
Yeah, you're fortunate.
Yeah, but I'm also the farthest to get out of my area, so that's the downfall.
I was gonna say, I think they ship out Louisville for us. Bowler's Mart does.
Well, yeah, they've
I was
got
to say, I think they have. I was to say, I think they have a subset in Louisville. Yeah, I usually get my stuff in like 2 or 3 days.
Sometimes if I order, I get a day later. So, but I'm only an hour from Louisville.
Right. Yeah, I'll be curious to where our stuff actually winds up shipping from.
I would imagine Texas has got a big depot there also.
We have Classic, which is the like bowling ball. They ship out a lot of bowling balls. I've never been there actually.
Yeah, they're a distributor, a pro shop
Yeah,
distributor.
that's what they are.
So what's your favorite balls that everyone's throwing right now?
Bubblegum vibe.
It's a good ball. It's got great shape, honestly. Like for all the vibes that I've seen, that is probably the strongest vibe I've ever seen to date.
Yeah, I love it. I'm obsessed with it.
And
I would say right now. Oh, sorry, Brian.
Oh no, you're good.
Probably the hammer special effect right now for me. I've had a lot of great games with that bowling ball so far.
And I've been favoring the Gremlin. That one's been my
Ooh,
go-to.
you've
I
liked
like
it so
that one.
far?
Yes, I love it. I think my dad got it drilled for me to go longer. And his is to go more snappy, and I like mine to go a little bit longer before it snaps in there. So.
Yeah, that's definitely a ball that'll do that without a problem. That ball's definitely got some length. It likes to store energy and turn.
Yeah. Got quite a few sixes out of that one.
They say that ball is basically a Rubicon UC2 on steroids.
I didn't really have a lot of luck with the UC, but I like this one.
Because everybody that I talked to that has been with Storm for a while, they're like, dude, if you like the UC2, you're gonna love the Gremlin.
Okay. And my dad did actually like the UC2. So he's throwing the Gremlin a lot too, on league nights, and he's enjoying it.
Has anyone seen videos of the Vengeance ball all over
I've seen
Facebook?
one or
I have
two.
not.
That thing
I don't think I have either.
that thing gets into a roll quick.
But yeah, that's what I saw.
It looks nice.
Very smooth, very archy, but it gets into that forward roll of the ball motion very quickly.
Yeah.
I really like the marketing they're doing on the ball, honestly. At least on social media.
That was what I had seen. It was both Darren and Mikey Tang were just like, look, this is going to be the biggest hooking ball in 900's product line. He's like, we haven't had a monster since the reality. He's like, this is 900 Global's hook monster.
Yeah.
And honestly, marketing overall, probably in the last couple years, has improved so much for the bowling ball industry.
Oh, yeah.
A lot more ball reviews, a lot more aspects of showing different layouts and what the ball's capable of. A lot more than back in the day. Let's say that.
And even like releases of the balls, these companies are going through like video productions to post
Yeah.
on social media that just like grab your attention and just are great.
My only thing is the Storm needs to like space out their releases a little bit more, because as soon as they get like to the peak hype of the ball they just released, there's
one.
another promo of a hype video for the next ball coming out like right behind it. It's like, dude, let that ball breathe a little bit before you come out with something else.
Yeah, and I wouldn't even just say it's them. I think a lot of brands are getting into that same kind of competition, and they're kind of flooding the marketplace a little too much. I mean, they're pulling balls off shelves and discontinuing stuff really quickly. So I definitely tell people, especially now, if you find a ball that you really like, grab a couple if you really like that ball and store it, because you don't know how quickly that ball could just disappear.
Mhm.
Yeah, the only
I think-
like they. Oh, go ahead, Cobra. Sorry.
I think they know what they're doing because you got a lot of youth bowlers and a lot of college bowlers coming up, and they know social media is going to be the next stage and phase of bowling. And it's easier for them to get new balls and do reviews or whatever for NIL deals and stuff like that. So I think they're trying to get ahead of that so they have a demand for it.
Hmm.
Yeah, ZVL, who was a friend of some of the people on the show, he hasn't followed me back yet. That's neither here nor there. But
Nobody talking for you, buddy.
he
Right, we can
He,
put a good word in for you.
he actually did the timeline of the average how long a ball's out per brand before it gets discontinued, and the shortest one was actually the 7 brands of Brunswick. If a ball's not selling, they are gone in 4 to 6 months.
Yeah.
Storms was roughly about a year, unless it like really, really tanked, and then it's gone in about 9 months. The brand that actually has balls stick around the longest for right now, because we're gonna wind up pushing that envelope ourselves, is Motive. Motive usually lets a ball hang out for about a year to 14 months before it gets discontinued.
I mean, honestly, they just don't want to have a bunch of stuff sitting on their warehouse shelves. I mean, because everything has an expiration date in some aspects. Kind of goes back to the whole urethane thing. Balls eventually will die out on their own. It's a resin. It's not something that'll be sustainable forever. So,
Well, for Motive's price point, they should at least last a year. Them things are expensive.
well, I mean, for all the price points, technically, yeah. I mean, but I will say that I've come across a few balls that kind of bit the dust earlier than I was expecting. And that's even with trying to detox them and constantly cleaning them. And when they go, you kind of know they start losing their curve, and you hear it when they hit the pins. It doesn't pop when it hits the pins anymore. It kind of like very lackluster.
Starts hitting like a pillow.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. It hits like a pillow. What was one of the balls that you absolutely loved that happened to?
The very first ball I ever owned, the Ebonite Apex Intensity. It hit like a freight train, and then it died extremely quickly. It went from freight train to pillow almost overnight.
I think mine was my OG Black Widow. It lasted me basically about 1 year, and I tried to detox it. I tried everything I could to get that ball to come back, and nothing.
Yeah, my Widows did the same thing.
Anybody else have a horror story?
Yeah, my sublime focus. It just went bloop, and I was very upset.
The
Very
Sublime was an underrated ball. That was a
Yes.
very, very good ball.
Yes.
Probably because I just didn't use it a lot. The Hammer Obsession. I had a couple great games on it, and then all of a sudden, most of the time, it just practically did nothing for me.
I was say I had an Obsession tour, and it did the same thing. Luckily, I got my 300 out of it before it died, and it literally lost its motion like 2 months after I threw my 300 with it.
You got your use out of it.
I did. It is in the garage waiting to get displayed.
It served its purpose.
It sure did.
It died happy.
It passed with a smile.
It died a hero.
Yeah.
Time well served.
That's right. You can go out to pasture. Too bad the balls can't reproduce because you'd be a stud.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone say that.
Well, racehorses after they retire, they get to go into the pasture and be a stud.
Yeah, I get that. Just put my 2 bowling balls next to each other one night, and the next thing you know, it was like a gremlin. Like that? Yeah.
Yeah, I did. That was funny.
Okay, another question for the people that have had a bowling ball that has stuck around for a really long time. Have you ever had yours actually shrink on you?
Yeah. I have.
Probably I just don't notice.
Well, the only reason I noticed how it happened on the one that I have from 2005 is the pin is literally taller than the bowling ball now.
2005?
Mm-hmm. Hammer razor blade.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with shrinkage.
I was 6 in 2005.
Oh
I
my
was-
god. Yeah.
I was a freshman in college.
I was about to sign up for the Marine Corps in 2006.
Yeah,
Said
me
somebody
too.
that was
Me
gonna
too. Me too. I was doing adult things in 2006.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I was starting school.
Yeah, I was a freshman in college.
Wow.
Oh man, don't make me date myself, bro. It was great for a reason.
Well, if I was a freshman in college, that means you were roughly a senior in college at that point.
I graduated in 1996 from high school.
High school?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so you're 8 years in front of me. You were getting your doctorate by then, okay?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I was still paying for school loans. I can tell you that.
He's getting a PhD in pickleology.
There it is.
JCB was a year old in 2000. Oh my god.
At least I'm not that bad, okay?
Oh.
I was born in 99. You can still claim me over on that side. Not this side. I'm over here in March of 99, so I'm like well in here. We're good.
Okay.
I'm good.
She's like, I'm in the 3rd month of 99.
Yeah, I had 9 more months. I was living in 99, okay? I experienced it.
Yeah, that's like me. That's like me saying I experienced Desert Storm. I was like 4.
Yeah, you did. Yay. Let's see. Who's been bowling the longest? Who's been bowling the longest? That's a question.
Probably Pickles.
Competitively, no. I probably bowled when I was younger, here and there when I was younger, like as a teenager, as maybe between 8 and 16 years old, 17 years old, and then I didn't pick up a bowling ball again till, man, probably mid 30s, and then took a break when I moved here for maybe a couple years, and then I've been bowling probably 7 or 8 years competitively now.
That was my mom who asked that. She wants to know because she likes to brag to people that I've been bowling since I was 8. And I actually, when I was 12 and able to start doing scholarship stuff, I started doing scholarship stuff. So practically been bowling competitively since I was 12. But yeah.
That's something that we were actually talking about this past week, because like when I was growing up, there was no bowling teams in my high school. That didn't exist. There was no youth programs when I was growing up. It was pretty much take your kids to the bowling alley, give them something to drink, and tell them to go away. And then they would either come back or they would hang out with you. But nowadays, there's a lot more youth programs. There's a lot more high school teams, college teams. Because even when I went into college, bowling programs weren't very popular across the board.
I was to say, I started bowling when I was like 4. My dad was a lane mechanic, so it was easy to. He'd just be like, "Hey, turn on the lane, put the bumpers up, let him go to town while I'm working." Bowled. I was the same with Pickles. I started league bowling in an adult league at 16, and then went through freshman year of college. Ex-wife got pregnant, told me I was no longer bowling. I had to quit cold turkey. Took a 12-year break, and came back 6 years ago now.
No.
I'm probably the youngest here bowling. I've only been bowling for like 2 years, so.
And that's okay. We love that. Yay!
It doesn't
So
matter
exciting.
Right.
Well, he's the shortest tenured, but he's the most ball buying obsessed.
It can't be my fault. It's got to be the balls.
Exactly.
100%.
It's either the ball or the lane or.
Whatever you tell us, we'll believe you.
Yeah.
I haven't bought a ball since I think August. I'm doing all right.
He's shaking.
Man, there's so many good ones out right now, though.
I would say he's just sitting there waiting for the 2026 releases. Come on, baby.
I heard the quiver in the voice when he said, "Oh, August."
Right. I'm just waiting for the grass to start growing. That's all I care about.
Right.
I don't have anything on pre-order. I promise you. I still got 2 brand new Pure Envy sitting down here. I haven't even drilled.
Well, let's just put it this way. We don't even know what's coming out in 2026 yet. And I can't wait till we know so we can start talking about it and getting our hands on what's going to be coming out. Because big things are happening for Swag in 2026. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
When I'm tax time balling. Absolutely.
Oh, I got a few on the radar.
So I have been bowling since I was 5. I did high school bowling. Sorry, guys. I did it. I had to move to Dallas to do it, though. So, high school bowling. I did college bowling. I did one PWBA at 30 weeks pregnant. So, was not my best decision, but we made it through. And I didn't finish last. That's what matters.
That's all that matters.
That's what matters. Barely finished the tournament, but I was not last. So I'm coming up on 22 years bowling, I think. I've always done leagues if you count that as like competitive, but actually going and doing tournaments. I started when I was like 9 or 10. So, and coincidentally, nobody in my family bowls. My mom just thought it was cool, wanted to put me in all the sports, and bowling is what stuck. One of the most expensive sports is the one that stuck.
Yeah, I want to say.
Oh, there are definitely more expensive sports out there.
Yeah,
Well, I played softball too, so I was a softball catcher and I played bowling, so I all of that equipment was very expensive, especially that
Yes.
catcher equipment. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the latest and greatest softball bat that costs $300 a pop.
And then you got to get a bag big enough to fit everything.
Yep.
And again, my height didn't come into play very well, lugging that big catcher bag around.
I was a baseball player all growing up, so I completely understand.
You know what's crazy though is bowling actually made me a really good softball pitcher because it's the same kind of like motion and underhand. I was very accurate, more accurate than I thought I would be because I was bowling for so long.
So I have a girl that I coached when I was 16. She bowls with me now. And I brought her up to be a pitcher, and she actually has a really fluid motion when she bowls. So it plays a lot into it.
Yeah. They go hand in hand. I love it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I tell people the two things that I excelled at sports were pitching because I was a pitcher and bowling. Oddly enough, both are done from 60 feet away.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
From the pitcher's rubber to home plate is 60 feet 6 inches.
Yeah.
And from foul line to head pin is 60 feet.
Yep.
And that's now why you can't straighten his elbow.
I wish I could blame it on that, but I pitched right-handed and I bowl left-handed.
Oh. Is there a reason?
I am what they call an ambidextrous left-hander. I'm slightly left-hand dominant, but I'm about 60% left-hand dominant, 40% right-hand dominant.
Oh, wow.
So you could bowl right-handed. You just wanted to go to the part of the lane nobody else is on.
Smart.
Oh, believe me.
Very smart.
If I bowled league, I could probably average about 175 right-handed.
All right.
There's a couple guys in my league house. One of them got injured and he didn't want to quit bowling, so he decided he's going to start throwing left-handed. He's gotten a lot better. Wasn't a pretty start by any means. And then there's a couple other guys that do it kind of just for fun, and they actually have like separate league nights that they'll bowl left-handed, and then other league nights they'll bowl right-handed. But right-handed,
I wonder if you guys like that.
They're right-handed. They throw like 23 miles an hour on like every throw. They throw rockets. I mean, the ball doesn't even have enough time to actually react. That's how quick the ball goes.
I want to switch hands and still do good average.
I believe that's the St. Louis guy.
That's my advantage, being a lefty. Predominant lefty. So,
But yeah,
it could be a curse because sometimes you're on an
it is
island
a
by
curse
yourself.
sometimes too.
Yeah, because you're on an island by yourself.
I actually separated my left shoulder one summer playing slow pitch softball in the middle of my sport shot league. Is PBA sport shot league. I had to switch over and bowl the rest of the league right-handed. Now, I told you I could average 175. That's on a house shot. On a sport shot, I averaged 112 right-handed.
Sounds about right, though.
It gets
I mean,
adjusted. You're fine.
honestly, an injury is the reason why I only bowl 2 fingers and no thumb. Because I broke my wrist when I was younger, and when I got back into
That's what I
bowling,
thought, Eddie.
I was like, every time I put my thumb in the bowl, my wrist would hurt. So I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna put my thumb in the bowl anymore. And that's when I became a 2-finger no thumb bowler,
Hmm.
and never went back.
I was to say, Eddie, that's why I was like, I believe I know who that is because I'm here. I'm in St. Louis too. So, but no, I didn't know he had to bowl a season left-handed. But the man's an St. Louis Hall of Fame, USBC Hall of Famer for a reason. Actually, I think he's a Missouri USBC Hall of Famer.
So what do you guys get into this year? You guys got anything planned, like tournaments, nationals, anything like that?
I'm heading down to nationals with my dad in March, and then I'm going to women's nationals in May.
What time in March?
That's going to be during Mother's Day weekend.
Yep, it is. And we're actually going to be competing in the women's state tournament this year with our doubles and singles, which is going to be very awesome because we haven't done it in a couple of years bowling together.
Yeah.
So that's going to be awesome, and we're going to do team as well.
What is your guys' for your states? What is like your total like participants for Alaskan states?
Well, the past couple of years, it's had to be pretty limited because they've been in smaller alleys, right?
Because for women's state?
Yeah, for women's state.
Yeah, it's, I think the last time I was told a number, it was about 50 to 60 women. So it's super small.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, the Peninsula and Skagway lost their bowling alley, so they don't get really anywhere to like have a home to bowl. So I mean, I think they still get to come bowl because I see a bunch of the ladies from Homer whenever I go to women's state. So, but yeah, it's just not as popular with the women.
I'll say I'll be in Reno the week after Memorial Day.
Yeah, my dates are 29th and 30th of March for Reno.
Yeah,
I think I'm going the week before Memorial Day.
I believe we bowl to the Tuesday and Wednesday after Memorial Day. But that is going to be a long, long week for me because I'm going to be bowling in Reno Monday and Tuesday, or Tuesday and Wednesday, fly home on Thursday, pack up the bowling equipment into the car, and then drive to Wichita Falls, and I'll be in Wichita Falls Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, that's a lot of traveling.
Yeah, the boss isn't going to be happy with me when I put in a vacation request for the entire week.
Oh, well.
I started having this conversation with my boss, matter of fact, on Friday, working certain details out. Luckily, they're gonna let me bend some time frames so that way I can still get my work schedule in and still make the trips where I need to go.
Man, Eddie, I don't know about skipping the Ozarks. That's like one of my favorite tournaments all year long. Except for when we have to bowl teams at Sunshine. I hate Sunshine Lanes. I never score well there.
That'd be wild.
Yeah, 11:30 p.m. shift. Oh, bro. Oh,
Awful.
honestly, I'd rather have something a little later in the day than first thing in the morning. I do not bowl well first thing in the morning. 100% do not bowl well when it's like crack of dawn.
Yeah, our singles and doubles last year was the 11:30 block in Baton Rouge. It was a nightmare. We didn't get out of the bowling alley until like 2:30, almost 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's rough.
I got lost there in Louisiana.
Is that
I
because
tried
you
to
couldn't
walk.
see over the dashboard?
No, no.
I was going to say the balloon.
I was walking. I was walking, and it was late, and my phone was almost dead, and I couldn't get back by myself. It's a big area.
Downside of them not making phone books no more.
We're trying to find one. We're trying to find one just to see if we can, to see what it would do like in the height of my car. Because I don't see like the hood of my car, so I want to see if I can. But they don't make them, especially they don't make them as like thick as they used to. They're only like this big now.
See, here's how you make your money, Skyler. You can invent and produce an adult booster seat.
Oh,
Bro, all right. If booster seats were around when I was growing up, I would have been in a booster seat when I was going through college still. I wasn't even over 100 pounds until I was like 25 years old, dude. So
oh my God.
I was a lightweight wrestler, man, so I would have been absolutely screwed.
Dude, my grandpa put a couch cushion in the driver's seat of his truck so I could see over.
Inventive. Love it.
Yeah, very
Love it.
inventive.
But yeah, that's your $1 million idea, Skyler.
I don't know how many people would actually buy that though.
You got to think there's a lot of people that are, shall we say, vertically challenged.
I already have your name, the Skyler.
Oh no! Oh no!
So you can
Could
see
you imagine
the sky. The
Oh my
Skyler.
God! Could you imagine?
Pickles production. Don't worry, I got you.
Okay, thank you. You'd be my manager. That'd be great. Oh my.
Yeah, I bet.
Does anybody keep up with college bowling?
Not nearly as much as I used to.
Right.
I did at one point because my brothers both went to college for bowling, but ever since they graduated, I haven't really been paying much attention to it.
Yeah. The high score for the one tournament I'm looking at for 4 games, he went 258, 248, 257, 246.
Wow. Jeez, that's crazy.
Average 252 for the day. That's insane.
I mean, the equipment that they have nowadays is far more advanced to what anything that we, especially me, because look, there was only urethane when I was growing up, so that was it. It was plastic or urethane. There was no reactive. That was it. You had 2 options.
Yes, that was at Plano. It was Wichita State. Oh, no way. What a shocker.
The 3 teams that I follow in college bowling are the Lindenwood Lions, because they're in St. Charles, Missouri, right here.
Bill's great.
University of Central Missouri, because I almost went to bowl for them, but I chose to try to pursue baseball instead, which was stupid. And then Wichita State.
Yeah.
House, you're not wrong. Even EJ Tackett said the other day that these kids coming up are going to be way better, way more far advanced than he ever will be.
I mean, look at the kid that went toe to toe with him.
Ethan? Yeah.
Like that he had absolutely no nerves. Like he was toe to toe with him. TV didn't bother him one bit. Like the amount of experience they're getting at a younger age compared to what everyone else had, it's through the roof.
Yeah.
Who do you think the best 2-handed woman bowlers is out there?
Oh man.
That's a niche.
know.
There's not a whole lot of them out
Yeah, I
there.
was just gonna say it.
I don't really know about two-handed
I don't-
women.
I mean, on the youth side, you have Bella Castillo, obviously, with everything she's doing. I mean, she was one of the first youth bowlers to make it pretty big on social media, doing her two-handed because she's so smooth with it. You don't see a lot of
Yeah.
women be really smooth two-handed.
Now there's a girl that bowls down in Alabama. I think her name's Morgan. She's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Morgan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Morgan
she's really
mix
good.
something or other. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I love when it's smooth. It just looks pretty. I love the way two-handed bowling looks. Don't shoot me. I love
Yeah,
the way
no,
it looks.
If I could do it, I would.
Yeah,
I,
I don't have the strength.
honestly, I've tried. Number one, my hips can't handle that. Number two, I lose so much ball speed that it's not worth it for me. Like
Yeah.
I go from a two-handed to one-handed, no thumb, and I have so much more rev and more speed. So it just doesn't make sense for me to even try it.
Yeah.
Like, a
So,
lot of
so what
people
you're
in my
saying,
group.
Pickles? So what you're saying, Pickles, is your hips don't lie.
Yeah, my hips do not lie.
It's like my brain. It's like my brain doesn't know what to do. Like my feet just don't move normally like they should, and my body's just like all out of whack trying to throw it.
Well, one of the other things that I want to add to that too is like if you are somebody that is naturally a slide person, two-handed bowling is a lot harder because it's more of a planting action than it's a sliding action. Everyone that I see that throws two-handed, either they have a very, very minimal slide or they don't even wear a slide. They wear traction on both feet.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They're planters, and they get a lot of their momentum from their hips and their upper body.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and that is hell on your plant knee because it's like, what they did an old bowling science, or they did an old sports science with Rash. Back when ESPN had the sports science TV show, and they were saying even when he was sliding, he was putting 1,600 pounds of force onto his knee at the line. And
Oh
that's
my
with a
gosh.
slide. So if you're stepping and planting, you're probably increasing that by 30 to 50%.
Well,
I already have bad knees, man. Like I said, I was a softball catcher. My knees are shot.
Yeah, them softball catcher knees definitely do not do the job anymore.
Yeah, you can hear me walking down a hallway. Like it's not good.
Or what didn't help is you tore your ACL a couple of years ago too.
Yeah, that didn't help at all.
Yep. The one thing you don't have, Victor, is bad ball roll.
But he does have an 8-pin.
His 8-pin begs to differ.
He does have an 8-pin. Bad habit of eating my feelings.
Me too.
When you had
But
a
no.
bad day.
Victor actually embraced it, though. Did you see his post when he his video where he left the 8-pin and it said "Meanwhile" in my chat, and it's the turn the lights off video with John Hamm. It was absolutely freaking hilarious.
I mean, are we still getting the hashtag Victor Cortez for every 8-pin? We doing that?
That would be a very popular hashtag.
Absolutely would be a great popular hashtag.
8-pin Victor.
Hashtag the Cortez.
Maybe leave a lot of 9-pins.
Well, you're left-handed, so if you were right-handed, you would be leaving 8-pin.
She doesn't leave a lot of 8-pins. She leaves a lot of 9s.
The Cortez.
The Cortez.
Who's left-handed?
Jenna?
Yeah,
Me.
Jenna is. Okay. I was like, wait a second. I don't believe.
I had to think
They
about
bowl
that.
together, and she doesn't even know.
Victor leaves
What
leaves the
the
8
you
enough
wrote
that
again?
it is
The
no
correct
longer the
one.
Randy
Oh, you're
Peterson. It
fine.
is now the Victor Cortez.
Funny.
Because for decades it was the Randy Peterson because he lost a tournament on a stone 8-pin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I have a sequence. I leave a 7, 8, then 9, then 10. Then it goes backwards. 10, 9, 8, 7. That's how it happens every time.
I've been getting crushed with pocket 710s in the 10th frame the last 2 weeks.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Let's see. There was one game last week. I don't remember what night it was. I think it was Tuesday night. Literally, no matter what I did, I could only carry 9. Like, I went the entire game going 9 spare, 9 spare, 9 spare, 9 spare, 9 open, strike, 9 spare, 9 spare.
I will say I did have my first Dutch 200 this past year.
Victor, I'm just equal opportunist. I don't want to leave no one out.
No pin left behind.
That's right.
But no, for me, like recently, I used to say I leave more 10 pins than I do 7s, which is still statistically true, I think. But now my nemesis, more than anything else, is the damn 6-pin, and I'll continue to move right, and I will still 6-pin. I could literally be 5 boards right of where I started 6-pinning, and will still 6-pin.
Yep. It's been doing that for me for the past couple of weeks, too. Every time I think I got a good shot, nope, 6-pin. And sometimes now with me, it's the 4-pin that's been my kryptonite lately.
How does a lefty leave a 4-pin?
I don't know. Well, firstly by pulling it and not.
It's bad.
Yeah.
And then anytime I try to pick up that 4-pin, I either undershoot it or overshoot it. It's like, oh my god.
Oh, the most frustrating thing ever is shooting at a 4-pin and realizing you would have picked the 7-pin clean.
Yep.
Done that several times, and I'm like, dude, you're 60% at 7 pins at best, and you're sitting there and you blow right past the freaking 4-pin, and you would have just dead knocked the 7-pin on its own.
Yeah, that happened to me one time when I had the 410. I thought I was going to get it, and it just, whoop, right cleaned right where the 7-pin would be.
Yep. Been there, done that.
Absolute worst feeling.
Mm-hmm.
I just tell them I need a new ball. That fixes it all.
I mean,
Hey, new ball carry hides missed talent all day long.
I did get a new bowling ball for Christmas. I'm just waiting for it to get drilled for me. I got the Brunswick Ethos for Christmas. I'm still waiting on that. So
Ooh, you're gonna like that ball. The way you throw the way you roll the ball, you're gonna like that ball a lot.
I've been hearing a lot of great things. I'm just waiting for it. I'm ready to get it to get started on that.
It is super smooth, super controllable. Yeah, you're gonna like that ball a lot. You're gonna be able to drop it on the outside and just let the ball do the work.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
If I get anything, I think I'm going to get a symmetrical solid.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
For late game
These-
3. When the
these
burn's a little
sevens
bit thicker.
Symmetrical solid. One of the game breakers would be good for you.
I love
Yeah.
game breakers.
I was thinking that new Evil Eye, or Red Eye, whatever it is.
I think they equalize this. I think they equalize ASIM.
Yeah, but it's a lot weaker, I think.
Right,
So
and
better friction.
and its core is placed in the ball in a way where you could like literally change its ball motion based on how you drill it.
Yeah. If anything, I might just go buy an old raw, dulled down.
What do you think of the core of that the transformer?
It basically is the same thing as the Evil Eye. Depending on where you drill it, it changes the ball motion.
Right, that's why I brought it up.
I think it's going to be good. Because not only is it going to be able to adjust to thumb, two finger, no thumb, or two-handed, but you can also put so many different layouts to do whatever you want it to do. So I think it will turn out to be good. If you need a little bit more back end, you're going to be able to adjust it easier. You can leave it full
They
winged
were saying that.
and
Yeah, they were saying you could actually get 3 Evil Eyes, drill them 3 separate ways, and fill out an entire league bag with 3 different shapes.
Yeah. I mean, because the cores are getting so big, technically you're going to be drilling through part of the core.
Mm-hmm.
Because the cores are getting bigger and bigger.
you might be able to get the OG Phase 2 on Facebook Marketplace. It's a common ball on that.
That's why I got my dragon.
I was going to say,
back in the day.
I think the Phase 2 is still in production, though. You can buy a new one from Storm.
The older one is different than the newer one, though.
Well, they have the Phase 2 Pearl now.
Well, no, before 2020, there was a different.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Oh, different cover formula for the Phase 2?
Yeah, it was like a different batch.
I gotcha.
I tell you, physics.
Like the OG
The physics line. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Brian.
No, I was just saying it was kind of like the OG Zen.
Yeah. The physics line is very underrated. I wish they would stay out longer. I think.
I will say that they are going through a lot of physics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she's got an infinite out there. That ball will do exactly what you want it to do whenever you want it to do it. If you want to play up 10, it's going to go to the pocket. If you want to play big hook, it's going to go to the pocket. The physics line is pretty good. The physics blackout, that's a phenomenal ball.
Have you guys ever had a ball that you just could not get it to stay right of the pocket or left of the pocket if you're a lefty?
Yes. The Hammer, Black Widow, Red Legend, Pearl. I hated that ball.
No, never had that experience.
I don't think so.
I don't have a lot of hand, as everyone keeps reminding me.
Me either.
I think the one that I struggled with the most was I had an overseas hammer, and it was called Domination, and I bought it because my last name's Doman, so I'm like, I have to buy this ball because it has my name in it. So, and that thing was so aggressive. I'm like, I could not throw it on a house shot to save my life. Sports shot, I can get away with it, but man, it was a tough ball.
I have a Crux here. It's old, but that ball, that's a finicky ball.
The best ball in the Crux line. The best ball in the Crux line was the Crux Prime.
You know, it might be that. I don't know. I'd have to go look. Is that the red, blue, and white one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the one I got. It sits in a cabinet.
Surprised you don't have like a chart, like a booklet that you can just like look up all your gear.
I know all that I have. I can't tell you what Hayden has.
He's got an Excel spreadsheet on his computer.
No, I've got a identical photogenic memory, so it just stays there.
He's like, what color is it? Yep, got it.
But my
No.
favorite ball right now is the Mania, and then switching down to the Bubblegum Vibe.
I was gonna say that you laugh about his photogenic memory until he goes to bed one night thinking of something that he can't figure out, and then at like 3 o'clock in the morning it hits him, and he's like, "That's what it was."
Bro, you have no idea. That is 100% happens to me all the time.
I think Pickles has called me around 3 o'clock in the morning with a epiphany one time.
Oh
He
yeah,
goes,
absolutely.
I remember.
Bro, it's no different than like if I've got to do something the next day, I will dream about everything that I need to do the next day, and then I wake up and then I realize that I haven't done it yet, and then I'm like, oh, I gotta go do that. Like that is the worst thing to do.
I was gonna say, I wake up and there's a text from Pickles at 3 o'clock in the morning, and it just says, "Bro."
I'm not the problem.
That's because he just got off the phone with somebody else.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a social butterfly.
I'm a night owl. 100%.
I was gonna say, and I actually think there was one day where I literally got a text message from him and said, "Bro, I know you're asleep, but call me tomorrow."
Like, but call me
I
when
always
you
get the one. I always get the one. Are you still up?
Well, because sometimes you are. Because you're guilty of it too.
I didn't go to bed till 9 a.m. this morning.
Right? Exactly. So I'm the problem.
I would say these two know that within like 25, 30 minutes after we close down, I am in bed asleep.
And he don't answer till the next day at lunch.
Yep.
He said, "Yep."
No, I will say Cober actually has the perfect time. When he calls me in the mornings, he always calls me at the perfect time because I'm in the car driving to work.
Just what can I say? I'm already up. Might as well kill some time. That's because Brian's not up yet.
Unless it's a Monday, Wednesday, or Friday.
I don't think anybody else wants to hear from me at that time in the morning.
Well, even if it's a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm on the road, so I'm not necessarily talking. You can't necessarily talk and drive around here. Florida's dangerous.
So, what's one thing you guys are working on currently in your game to make an adjustment that you're struggling with?
Ooh, good question.
Skyler, you want to go first?
Everything.
I'm still trying to break that ball.
Yeah, literally. I dropped, so in 2025, I dropped weight. I went from 15 to 14 after talking to a bunch of people. And so that also came with me learning I was gripping the ball. So I have done a lot of adjustment. I shot a 64 in 2025, not a 164, not a 264, 064. So now I've learned to kind of chill out and not muscle the ball and get my thumb out of it and use my fingers. It's crazy how much those help you in bowling.
I don't use a thumb.
Yeah. So now it's mainly just like my balance arm and learning how to play hold on. the left side of the lane. Because I'm not used to balls hooking. I'm not used to throwing it correctly. So now that I am, my ball has a lot more motion and now I got to move faster. So, yeah, a lot.
I've been
Well, we'll check
working
back.
on trying to put more hand in the ball since everyone tells me I don't have enough. I don't want people to tell me that anymore. So that's what I've been working on, trying to go through the ball instead of just letting the ball drop off my hand.
Oh, I would say I am trying to improve on everything. Because, yeah, I haven't been doing this as long as, Alex has been doing. I've only been doing this competitively for only, what, I said 3-4 years?
Yeah.
Roughly. So, I'm still trying to improve on every aspect of my game. And I still kind of do get very upset with myself when I miss a spare or I miss the pocket because I pull it or I just don't give enough energy on that throw. And I let it show, like, big time. But now I don't because just a few months ago, I had a lot of stuff going on, but now that it's all been taken care of, now I can just focus on working on myself and just improving my game just in general.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, especially when you've been in the shortest time frame comparatively of all of us. It's getting the muscle memory, getting the reps in, and just making sure that they're quality reps and not just, oh, I'm here, may as well throw the ball. Always
Right.
have a goal in mind every time you walk into a bowling alley.
Right. Well, just this Wednesday, like, in my second game, I don't even think I had a lot of strikes, but I picked up my spares, which ended up being a 191 game. If people say spares don't matter, they do matter. They do make a difference.
Spares.
Oh,
Spares
absolutely.
save games. Spares saves games 100%. Those
Yep.
opens, they crush you 100%.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
the difference between 180 and 200. I mean,
Especially if you get that open in the 9th frame.
Yeah.
That is that's a game crusher, to be honest. They call it the foundation frame for a reason.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm actually just looking at my second game yesterday on Wednesday. I only had 2 strikes in that game, and the rest were all spares.
Yeah, I was gonna say that would be the one thing that I'm working on myself is closing more frames, because I'm the type of person that's notorious for shooting 220 with 2 opens. So I'm trying to eliminate those to turn those 220s into more 240s. That way, I'm not so reliant on needing to throw the strike ball and having a good strike ball that I can grind out these 200s, these 2.0s, these 210s. And not have to string a 4 or a 5 bagger to save a game.
Yeah. I mean, I would say for me, mental game, obviously. I mean, that's always key. Keep the composure. Let bad shots go. Just I can say 1,000 times over, when you hit a pocket shot and you leave a 10 pin and you're automatically frustrated, you're already basically 50% chance of missing that 10 pin because you're already basically saying you're defeated because you didn't get the result that you wanted. So keeping the head on that, but also controlling my ball speed. I know that I can change my ball speed and vary from taking a ball speed from 16 down to 13 and throwing basically 2 different shots with the same ball and get strike pocket shots, but I just need to know when to make that adjustment. So transitioning, and even with that being said, when I tell myself to make the ball change, because I've had so many people like, oh, you need to stop doing ball changes. Now that I know that I'm able to do transitions, and if the transition's not working, I need to trust my gut and do the ball change and tune out the other people that are like, oh, you don't need to do the ball change, because sometimes you need to do the ball change. Cover,
Yes, sir.
what you working on?
Trying to curb my ADHD.
Noted.
I'm learning how to read the lanes better, making adjustments right, left, yada yada yada. I mean, I'm just working on that right now. I'm average. I mean, this is our first sanction league, so my average is, I think, 185, and I'm always just one pin away from 200. And and it's always leaving something stupid like a stone 8, stone 9, 7 pin, 10 pin. But I'm learning how to adjust for that. Like at the beginning, I was leaving 10 pins all the time. I'm no longer leaving 10 pins. So I mean, I'm learning how to get rid of each single pin single-handedly, so I know how to make adjustments from there.
That's exactly what I was thinking, Brennan. 185 for your first full sanctioned league.
Yeah,
That's a pretty damn good starting spot.
yeah, absolutely.
Better go to bed. But
No,
I think I'm
the
a
boys got his girlfriend
185.
downstairs.
Uh-oh.
We're just picking on you, buddy. So in the one league, I think I'm a 185, and the other one, which this house is a lot more difficult, I think I'm a 182. So I mean, they're relatively close.
The worst is when you go from house to house and your average drops or jumps 20 pins.
Yeah.
That's probably the most frustrating, because you're like, why? Because I know my league house, it is a tough house, and then I can go to tournament houses that are local to me, and I'll be throwing 30 pins more than what I throw in my league house. So definitely know your atmosphere and don't let it get to you.
Well, see, my thing is, out at Waltz down in Kentucky is the one that we do. I tell you, them dudes, every single one of them guys seem like they average 800 series every week. And I'm just like, how the hell are you supposed to compete with that? Them dudes bowl good. But I told myself going in, I'd rather get my butt kicked so I learn more and motivate myself more. So
I've had the same conversation with my wife. I'd rather be bowling with people that are going to stomp me into the ground daily, because it's going to make me a better bowler, 100%. It's going to make me really concentrate on what I'm doing, and it drives me competitively. So if I'm surrounding myself with just wreck kind of people that don't really care about bowling, I'm not going to get necessarily any better.
Those are called drinking leagues with a bowling problem.
Yeah, that was what I did when I made my jump from 180 into the 200s. I deliberately went and sought out a team that had 4 guys that were plus 200 guys that needed one spot. And I was like, look, put me on the team, hit me lead off. By the end of the season, I will be at 200 with everybody else. And at the very end of that year, I hit 200 on the nose because I had to shoot like a 605 to go up 1 pin, and I walked in with a 199 average.
Wow.
And honestly, like when you start bowling pretty well, and you have better bowlers ask you to be part of their team, my advice to anybody is don't shy away from it. Take it as an honor because they see a potential. So take them up on it. Look, a baby.
I was sitting here going, "That's a baby. That's a baby."
We call that a gherkin.
We call it a teddy bear.
Oh.
We call it a teddy bear. This is my first
Unfortunately, here in
grandson.
Alaska, we don't have very many things like that. I have to, as a woman, I have to go find the highest male bowler and be like, I'm going to out bowl you tonight. And so that's my goal. During my Friday night league, because it's a drinking league with a bowling problem, I have to go against the other ladies who do bowl pretty good and be like, I'm going, because you average more than me, I'm going to out bowl you tonight. Does that usually happen? No, because my uncle's there and he definitely likes to buy me a lot of adult juice and yeah, that happens a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, we don't anything that is competitive really is for the men. Like they have the TNT Tuesday night trios over at my house, and that's usually a pretty good good competitive league. It's always been competitive league. I used to watch it with when I go watch my dad, and they're not going to allow women. So unfortunately, there's nothing really that I get to have goals for except for to find the nearest person and be like, I'm going to watch you and I'm going to outbowl you tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So.
That's usually the
And it
best
usually
way to
happens.
go about it. Is you speak it into existence. You believe in it, so believe in what you're saying so much that it manifests itself.
Yeah.
Yep.
It still hasn't happened with my 800 yet, but we're still working on that.
And that's the other thing too. If you walk into leagues and you had a bad day, leave that bad day outside that door. Because if you walk into the lanes and you carry all that, your mind's not on bowling. And I know that 1,000% because I know that if I'm in a bad mood and I don't let it go, and if I'm in the house and I'm just there to have fun, that is when I'm bowling my best. If I'm in a bad mood and I'm basically shutting myself down from everyone, I don't bowl that well.
What's up, Elizabeth?
Bowling is mental.
Absolutely.
You have to have a good mental.
I hope your bowling ball survived from the frost.
Oh shit! I
I
gotta
was
check
gonna-
What's crazy is you guys keep talking about bowling balls split, right? And me and my dad actually keep our bowling balls in the back of his car like all the time. We don't take them into the house. They just stay in his trunk. And I mean, they look a little weird when we pull them out for a league at night. But other than that, I mean, they're really cool too. But other than that, they're great. The only time we have a ball crack is when like the only reason why I had that ball crack that my kids got to take a hammer to was because it was sitting in a closet, and it definitely just bloop right around the whole thing cracked, and that was it.
I've had bowling balls crack when I went to Huntsville, Alabama for the Derek Tate Memorial. I had 3 bowling balls that were not in my bag, and I just kind of tossed them in the back of my truck. And I got back from Huntsville after a full week of being gone, and yeah, two of 3 were cracked.
Oh no!
It wasn't a huge deal, honestly. They were out of my bag for a reason.
Well, I believe in the general rule of thumb. It's just like pets. If you're cold, they're cold. Bring them inside.
There it is. I was going to say that earlier today. I was like, yeah, I'll leave that one go. Especially since I have a dog.
If they crack, it's just another excuse to go get a new one.
Knew that was coming.
Oh, dude, what up, Bug? Absolutely. Bug said it right there. We just been talking about it, but it's the mindset is everything. Yogi Berra, 50% of the game, 90% of the game is half mental.
Definitely.
But yeah, the lily leave video was absolutely insane. Boog, did you what put the 5-pin back up? Because it clearly got hit. It was clearly on its way down, and then went nope and stood back up. What hit it to stand it back up?
We just had one of those happen. It wasn't because of stand back up. But we just had that happen in league, and I asked people, I'm like, you know what that's called, right? And they're like, no. And I'm like, a lily. I'm like, what? I'm like, yeah.
The ghost of 5-pin passed.
You were at a
Alex
center.
is the queen of leaving lilies. Almost every center that we have bowled at, she has left a lily.
I'm getting really close to picking it up, okay, guys? It's just practice.
So Jenna, for her birthday, get her a bundle of lilies. Just a reminder.
I will. It won't be
Do the Lego ones
I
so they
will.
never die.
Yeah,
There you go.
this is for every lily you have left at this
Yeah,
bowling
you have a
alley.
nice bouquet.
Yes.
maybe
If
even a lily pad.
I will say the only center that I'm aware of that she didn't leave a lily at, I left the lily.
You
I
just felt
picked up
sorry
the
for her.
slack.
Yeah, trade it off.
I was
Yeah,
Yes.
I was gonna say the one and only one I've ever left in league. I was throwing my motive tank rampage pearl on a house shot, and even with my hand and my rev rate, the ball deflected left the lily, and I'm like, okay, that's why you don't throw urethane on house, right there.
What was crazy, where I left the lily was the women's state tournament in Juneau.
Oh no!
Yeah, so everybody saw it.
Please say it wasn't in the 10th frame.
Yes.
Yes,
It was not
Elizabeth.
Yes,
Those are the
Elizabeth
same
did.
thing.
That is insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the worst feeling in the world, though. I'm like, there is no way I should ever leave this, and I'm just sitting there staring at it, going, how did that happen? And then I watched it back, and it burnt up, it hit, and then it literally it made a left-hand turn. It deflected that hard, and boom! I'm like,
Yeah,
wow.
and at the house that Alex bowls on Friday nights, it's pretty common to see the lilies. We just saw one last night.
Wasn't me.
It was not her, but there was a lily last night.
I'm so proud to say that was not me.
I haven't
So,
left one
Skyler-
since I fell.
Yeah, that's right.
You're still doing youth bowling stuff?
Yes, I am.
How's it-
Coming up on
how's
a
that coming
year of
along?
it. It's really good. It's really fun. I really enjoy getting to work and getting to know more youth and figure out kind of where youth bowling is going and what we could do with it. My kids have started bowling, so that's also really cool too. And yeah, my daughter loves it. She's having a great time. So it's awesome to see your kids do something you've been doing your whole life. So
Yeah, we've been kidnapping the grandson, taking him with us to go bowling, and my daughter's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, well, "Just teach him at a
dude.
young age.
Don't be a
He's
stranger,
gonna
dude.
see it."
And good luck this year.
yeah, you got to get him the scholarship starting early. Just that's what you just say. Just he's getting scholarship. Shh.
My brother has been bringing his daughter, my niece, over to the bowling alley like every night that he's bowling, and yeah, she's already starting to know what the bowling ball is and is trying to grab it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
It's
like,
Or just
yeah, she's 14 months old and she's already starting to try to grab a bowling ball.
just so women know, every scholarship they give out to a man in college, they have to equally match it to women in college. So
Yes.
pick a sport that a lot of women don't do, and you'll get a scholarship.
Mhm. I got a scholarship for college bowling up in
I don't know.
Kansas.
I'm sorry to tell you, but them girls coming up through the circuit right now, it's going to be a lot harder for people to get scholarships through bowling for women. They're getting good.
Mhm.
I mean, honestly, female bowlers, they're a lot more consistent than a lot of male bowlers. Just gonna throw it out there. You guys, your form is very, very consistent. It's guys like to try to put a lot of arm into stuff. They try to like force shots. Where a lot of females, they finesse everything, and it's very consistent. It's very repetitive.
Yeah,
And I mean,
that's a thing guys like to say. They're like, "You're so consistent. I can't stop like to screw around or anything. I have to, bowl my shot every shot." And I'm like, "Well, yeah, that's just throw a better ball, I guess. I don't know."
Consistency.
Yep. I mean, I will tell you, because my mom, she has been doing this for 55 years, bowling. She can put half of the men up here to shame. She still averages over 200 a game. And she's just so consistent. And because, she has a lot of finesse when she's throwing the ball, because she's been doing this for such a long time.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, Waniac. The two-handed game is coming to the female side of the sport, and that is something that I absolutely am going to have a blast watching grow. Is the two-handed portion of the women's side, because if you want to talk about that stability, that control, that accuracy, and you put the two-handed delivery on top of that, watch out.
I like watching the women backup bowling. They're phenomenal too.
That's something. I mean, just backup bowling in general, I've seen take off probably in the last 2 to 3 years. A lot more people that are very comfortable doing it, and a lot more people are doing it for their especially if they're righties, doing it for their 10 pins, and they're being a lot more consistent. Instead of trying to throw straight at the ball, they're throwing a backup ball.
Hey, if you're jealous of a left-hander in an island by himself all day, throw a backup ball. I know a lot of people around here do it because of that reason. There's not many left-handers, so they like to play in the fresh all night long.
Mm-hmm.
One of the guys I was practicing with today that was throwing lefty, he's the righty-lefty guy. And he was like, "Oh, I'm throwing so much better with my left hand than I am." I'm like, "Then throw a left-hand backup ball." I'm like, solves all your problems, dude.
Yeah, we've got a couple of backup bowlers up here that are pretty good. Azela, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. One of the people that just started bowling like really competitively 2 years ago is a backup bowler. And she's like just friendly. She's also like, "I'm coming for you, Jenna."
See, that's why I like the sport though, because it's
Carson, I have not seen a lot of people do it successfully. I've seen people try it and massively fail at it, but I have yet to see somebody try the UFO release stateside and do it successfully.
Hadouken.
No, that's completely different. This
I
is
know.
like from Asia and Malaysia. They literally spin it like a spin top.
Yeah, they do the top.
That would be kind of cool. I follow a couple people overseas, and it's fun to watch them bowl. I'm jealous of the balls they have, too. They have better looking balls than we do. Bowling balls, guys. Get your head out of the gutters.
But and the other thing is they throw like 12 and 13 pound balls because they want the deflection when they're doing that.
Did we lose everybody?
I was gonna say it got real quiet.
Do, 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 do.
See, there's the soundbite.
Boom, boom. But I mean, I believe if we all went quiet, I think that's a natural
I literally was just
ceasing point.
yeah, I was just looking at the time frame, and I was like, we're at an hour and 45, hour and 46 right now.
Yeah.
It was the crickets in my brain going off. The gears were turning. It just sounded like a cricket. Right.
But anyway, let's go ahead and land this here airplane. Skyler, what do they have? What's the next big thing for your youth on the horizon down there?
We have, let's see, what month are we in? January. So junior gold registration just opened up. So we're gearing up for that. Me personally, I am gearing up for a lot of collegiate stuff. We're coming towards the end of the season. So yeah, just, the new season with PBA and PWBA. I'm really excited to see how this season goes. And there's going to be more stuff with PBA on national TV, and I'm really excited for people to start watching it on TV again. I feel like that's where a lot of viewership was kind of lost. And now with social media and a lot more people, I feel like being in bowling, them watching it on TV is more likely now than a lot of years previous, especially since like COVID, because that was the only thing on.
Right.
So,
No, that's awesome. Hopefully, I'm anxious to see how the no longer needing to be a WPBA member brings in the new wave of women that weren't WPBA members into those tournaments.
yeah. Yeah, especially the regionals this last year. I mean, the regional show out was great. I mean, I'm really excited about women sports, especially with bowling. I mean, those women on tour are just incredible. The way they throw the ball, especially with PWBA doing like mic'd up videos where you really get to know the bowlers, I feel are so great.
Awesome. Yeah, absolutely. Now, jdudd and Alex, what's the big, I know you said you've got, states and women nationals coming. Anything else on the horizon?
There's a 700 club tournament that I do every year. It's in February. That is a big thing. It pulls in 60 plus bowlers from around the state, and I'll be doing that one. I do it every year and have fun with that.
Well, when you get there, make sure you hit that little go live button.
Hell yes.
Probably.
Probably for me, just try to get my foot in the door with more tournaments. Probably not the 700 club because I know I'm not ready for that right now. Don't, no, don't do that. But yeah, just trying to get my foot in the door with a couple of tournaments that are going to be happening about 40 miles away from here in Wasilla. Try to do some scratch tournaments, maybe and some handicap tournaments as well, just to get my foot in the door a little bit, because I'm trying to get myself out there for the tournament scene.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the exact way to do it. Find the smaller tournaments, get your feet wet there, get comfortable there, and then start progressing.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, we appreciate you guys stopping in. And this is Skyler's second appearance. I'm sure she'll be back on at some point later on down the road.
Yeah, after my busy season.
Absolutely. We'd love to get Alex and jdudd, get an update from you guys later on down the road. Probably closer to this fall, get some tournament recaps, see how that tournament season went for you guys. But other than that, we'll be back and doing this next Saturday like we always do. Who do we have lined up, Pickles?
I'm working on a schedule this week. I'm waiting to hear back from a couple people, so we'll stay in tune for that.
Gotcha.
But with that being said, make sure that you're following everybody in the bowling community and everyone that's on this platform. Show the love for the bowling community, keep supporting each other, and do whatever we do in the bowling alley and nudge each other a little bit, but still support each other.
Absolutely. Cover
So
any
to kinda
parting thoughts?
Kind of piggyback off Skyler, she's not wrong, because I've noticed just in the past 30 days a huge influx in younger bowlers posting bowling content.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's my algorithms fully settling into bowling content only, but it seems like there is a lot more 17 to 21-year-old bowlers, and they're doing great. So it's kind of neat to see that we're actually growing bigger on this app. But other than that, I just hope you all have a good night.
Yep. Thanks
you,
for
guys.
having
Thank
me
you.
on.
Absolutely.
Yep, not a problem. It was a pleasure as always, and there will never be a next time. So until
A
the next
future
time,
for the sport.
we're out of here.
Thanks.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Keep posting, Carson.